Bueno, yo conozco como dos tipos de riqueza. Sin embargo, ninguna de las dos tiene que ver con el dinero. El dinero es como una resultante, un acompañante de esa riqueza, ¿no? Estas riquezas yo diría que se dividen de la siguiente manera, ¿no? Una tiene una riqueza que no es de dinero. El dinero es la resultante.
Musical. Selechuna pulale, ikele poti pini, ikepota tatane yo selechuna pulale, apini ketina kapika, akuchiti anene, selechuna pulale, apoli to kana chokane kumule kumule, ateva chikananti yesi akuna papa unichi. Vale que na cubia catumuli te tacanini se le chuna pulele chita chita to que china hace mucho pollo y te va a costa pro ye ye cate vila petuyon ka umiana que me chita una pusi na pulele a que se que chupa asada.
Entonces realmente no tienen una riqueza en términos de esto, en realidad tienen riqueza acá. Tuvieron una gran idea y una gran tenacidad para perseguirla y lograrla. La otra no es una riqueza solamente, son personas que son afortunadas, que tienen una fortuna. Y esa fortuna no solo es de dinero o de economía o de recursos o de idea.
We are going to die, and that makes us the lucky ones. Most people are never going to die because they're never going to be born. The potential people who could have been here in my place, but who will in fact never see the light of day, outnumber the sand grains of Sahara. Certainly those unborn ghosts include greater poets than Keats, scientists greater than Newton. We know this because the set of possible people allowed by our DNA so massively outnumbers the set of actual people. In the teeth of these stupefying odds, it is you and I, in our ordinariness, that are here. We, privileged few, who won the lottery of birth against all odds, how dare we whine at our inevitable return to that prior state from which the vast majority have never stirred? Thank you very much.
Going to school and stuff, a lot of people put me down, you know what I mean? Like, people tease each other. I mean, people come up and say, hey, you're fat, 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 you know, you lose some weight, and you're like, you go home and you look at yourself in the mirror and go, I'm fat, right? And And the fear that we have is that we're going to be alone, that we're not good enough. And, we have to change ourselves. And, so many people put me down and say, Nick, you look too weird and no one's really your friend and you can't do this and you can't do that. And I couldn't change anything. It's not like just fixing my hair one day and everything's fine. I couldn't just one day wake up and say, hey, give me arms and legs. I need arms and legs. But it was so hard because people put me down. And I started believing that I was not good enough. I started believing that I was a failure. That I'd never ever be somebody who people would like or people would accept. And it was so hard, man. I thought to myself, I can't go on the soccer field like everybody else, and I can't ride my bike, and I can't skateboard, and all these sort of things. And I started getting depressed. And I had questions and no answers. And I asked my mum and dad, why did this happen? I asked doctors, why did this happen? And they don't know. The choice that we have, though, is either to give up or keep on going. I tell you, life is interesting. Life's a journey. But honestly, along the way, you might fall down like this. Ready? Right? Hello! Right. So what do you do when you fall down? Get back up. Everybody knows to get back up, because if I start walking, I'm not going to get anywhere. But I tell you, there are some times in life where you fall down and you feel like you don't have the strength to get back up. Because I tell you, I'm down here, face down, and I have no arms, no legs. It should be impossible for me to get back up, but it's not. You see, I will try 100 times to get up, and if I fail 100 times, if I fail and I give up, do you think that I'm ever going to get up? No. But if I fail, I try again and again and again. For as long as I try, there's always that chance of getting up. Does that make sense? And it's not the end until you've given up. But I just want you to know that it's not the end. It matters how you're going to finish. Are you going to finish strong? And you will find that strength to get back up like this.
She walks busy streets looking for her next mate. Maybe he will be the one. 'Cause in her mind there is more to life than being someone. But deeper down she has found the one thing to make her feel loved. So she is looking for it in all the wrong places. You're beautiful. You're beautiful.
There were times where I sort of looked at my life and thinking, well, I can't do this and I can't do that. And you keep on concentrating on the things that you wish you had or the things that you wish you didn't have. And you sort of forget what you do have. And there's no point, I believe, in my life where I wish I had arms and legs, I wish I had arms and legs, I wish I had arms and legs, because wishing won't help. But what I've seen in life are just a couple key principles, and the first thing that I've seen is to be thankful. It's hard to be thankful, man. I tell you, when I was 8 years old, I sort of summed up my life and thought, I'm never going to get married. I'm not going to have a job. I'm not going to have a life of purpose. What kind of a husband am I going to be if I can't even hold my wife's hand? It's a lie to think that you're not good enough. It's a lie to think that you're not worth anything. Oh boy. Woo! It's freezing, I can't feel my hands. I love life.
Busca la fortuna es como mucho más feliz.
I wasn't ready.